Wha Gwann, everybody. We are at Bunkers Hill, and as you can hear, the river is right behind us. Let's take a look. Heading up to go and explore some of the Arawak caves that are here in Trelawny at Bunkers Hill on the property. It's majestic with the riverside right there and just clean air.
Carvings right here. Several. S-A-M-P-E-R.
Was ear.
The great Cudjo himself used to hide out in the time of war 500 years ago.
Road that they used to travel on.
And also this road that we're walking on today is the very main road when there was no bridge to get from one community to another.
Back the line.
So this takes you from all the way from Bunkers to for over 150 years. And this one here is like 40 years old right now.
Which one?
The trumpet tree right here.
This one here?
Yeah.
So
This right here.
normally when I see you have man moving them house from one place to another, like them look a board out, then this is what they normally pull it and trumpet.
Trumpet.
Yeah, put the house down below the hill.
Yeah.
We're in the valley of the Cockpit Country.
5 points into the radio towers like that.
Yeah, in the cockpit right in that, yeah.
River, alright. What's that now? Chuck off time.
It makes like they see it in different shapes, like ice cream floats, some of them.
Carton kind of.
Yeah.
I'm the Janga.
Them call it little fish.
Mountain crayfish. Big one them.
Yeah.
And not the hardback, you know.
No man, not the hardback man, the original.
The original, you have that up here?
Yeah, man.
Call them mountain.
Yeah, mountain. Yeah man, mountain. But I got dive some of that up, that nice.
Is this Germany River or Martha-BEAST? So you said this is a lookout spot then? Okay. For the invaders.
Yeah.
This is one of
The red coat.
Yeah. The young boy to climb to get the granddaughters. So if you want a pretty girl, then you would have to climb one of these in those days. Could you climb it?
For a girl, yeah?
You'd climb it for a girl? How would you climb it?
Eh? I lock off the marker.
And
Shave
right?
off the marker.
Cotton tree, alright. Tell me what they use the cotton tree to do. Next. Well, may I look for your answer?
Canoe.
Good.
I get the prize?
Yes, you get the prize. Alright. What they used this to do 500-600 years ago is to build a canoe. Right? And a canoe is what they use to travel on top of the water. So they use it to build a little, you know that little boat? That's what they use it to build, and then they stream down the water, because what they use, even bamboo they use raft, but the canoe they can break the grass, chew on top of it, camouflage, sail down the river, look like just a piece of log. Now how do they dig a hole in this way back? They burn fire on top of it. So it becomes, because in those days they didn't have chisel. So they burn fire day by day by day. This tree can be like 12 feet wide and 200 feet long. So it can dig a big hole inside and hold a lot of people and still have space. Right? Now this one right here is called the bitter wood. Bitter wood, and this is an important one because this, along with something else and something else, can let a woman get pregnant easily. By mixing those three, boil it, drink it for 9 mornings straight, and there you go. I used to plant a lot of this. Not for decoration, not for nothing else, but as a weapon. So what they did, they used to cook big pot of food, right? And when they cook big pot of food, what they did, after they share all the food, so they give like one slave a little piece of dumpling, right? And then they left the big pot of food out there. So if they're gone, when they come back, if the food eat, they can easily tell because they want to set it up again. So what they do, they cook the donkey in the food. And once you eat the food, when it's donkey, my God, it's a problem for many, many days. You scratch, even try to scratch the skin out. Well, this is what grows the wicca. If you look at it, this is the wicca tree. Yeah. Right? So how do they do it? They pull it like this. Break a piece of limb. And once you do something like this, there you go with the straw. And it can do a lot of twining and winding. That's how they do all those chairs. Right? So this is actual wicca tree. Right? It doesn't grow and run and ground. What it does, it grow on tree. So it lives off the source of tree. It's also a parasitic thing, but it's also making people a lot of money. You today, even though I didn't plan on staying long, but I want to teach you today. This one right here, it's called a hook mouth, right? 400 years ago, this is what the Indian, the Arawak, the Tainos, they all eat this. Eat just like a callaloo. Wash it just the same, strip it just the same, cut it up with your coconut juice, swims from the river, big meal. Very important for them.
Have you tried it?
And it's also, yes, all of us here eat it. This one gives you 100% blood to the body.
So it's better than callaloo.
Way better than the callaloo.
Watch the left.
No fertilizer, it just grows naturally.
What's the step?
Watch the left.
What's the left?
Please watch your steps. All right, now I want someone here to tell me what this is, and you especially, I want to tell you.
I don't know what this is.
You don't know.
You are the bushman, so you are the master of it. So this time
Look at it carefully, pass it around, feel it, and tell me what it feels like.
Tissue.
Toilet paper. So this is what they use as their toilet paper 400, 500, 600 years ago. Feel it.
What's the name?
Very soft. It's called Tuggy. Cow-foot leaf. Cow-foot leaf.
It's called charm.
Shaman.
Gentle.
Shaman. 3 minutes to the Drumley Great Cave. How much you gone already? Around 15, 20? Yeah, because we stop in and explore.
Just the walk, then we then reach out.
Man.
Yeah. But I kind of want to know an idea what they
Yeah,
want.
man.
Yeah.
100.
Similar, yeah. Even though they go get more, they don't want to stop more because they love stopping.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
want to stop more. One reason more. As a monument way back,
Over
as
500
a landmark. And this one is called a logwood. And this is the bone of the logwood. This logwood used to be big like this, but it went right down to the sap. And this can last up to 1,000 years.
The toughest part.
Yeah, this is the toughest part.
How you know sir 500 years?
No, because archaeologists studied and let us know, what, the year of it. They can't tell the exact, but they can tell 500, 600, yeah.
You can cock it and check it.
And it's called a logwood.
Best type of goat. Best type of goat a logwood have to cook it pot. But it's also what brought the invaders here.
All right, I'm at the bottom. Of the Jamaican Great Cave. Then we're going to do some climbing. So
Why?
I'm gonna give you like a 3-minute rest. Tighten up all shoes lace at this time.
Shoes with this, slippers.
And if you never see a green lizard, come look for one.
A big one, them?
Not that big.
I know. Oh, look at one that.
Yeah, look one. Once you reach the top, then you're gonna feel what they call the mantring right here. You're gonna feel that pressure in the foot. Please watch what I'm doing.
Alright, so this is my turn back.
Trod.
Now in the Germany Great Cave, we used to have head skulls and bones and all different kinds of old erratic things many years ago. So in 1793, now Kojo used to be on this side of the mountains and Nani used to be on that side over there. And they were swear common enemy at one point. So, yeah. So what happened is, way back they used to have a war, right? And that war led up right here in the Germany Great Cave. And once they came in the Germany Great Cave, then Kojo and his guerrilla warfare personality along with 65 others would swarm them and they have an ambush and everyone was killed. So Kojo was a person that nobody wants to play with because he had his men and they were like gorilla. They used sharpened sticks, stones and all of that to fight. If you need to make a phone call, please do so before we go inside the cave because once you go inside, there would be no service.
What sort of phone call would you recommend?
911. 119.
I'm at the top of the cave now. Wha Gwann, don't worry about that.
So entrance to the cave.
What's the widest room in this place?
About 100 by 50.
Good size.
More than that, more.
You don't have no yellow snake in there and them thing.
See? You know, snake is a funny thing. They don't like.
They don't like the cool too much, but the rat back them that we follow.
Alright, we're gonna rest here for 5 minutes and talk a little bit and then we're going inside.
Get the lights.
Welcome again to the Germany Great Cave. This cave that you're going inside today is over 3,500 years old. Once you go in, you'll see limestone formation, you'll see bats, insect that inside there, you throw them out, they die within 24 hours. So anything live inside here, it can't survive out there for no period of time. So they live inside here and they stays inside here. And when you go inside, you learn more about the limestone formation and what used to happen 550 years ago in the war.
I thought you like that, lick me.
When you all get inside, take as much pictures. Don't break anything.
Right. Now, please watch your steps
How
because
much first? How much?
once you go inside, then you'll feel the natural cool environment.
Feel the coolness already. Yeah man, natural mystic.
Alright, we're going. This is like the hall. This is like a little hallway that they use. Way back in those days, they used here as a conference room. So this is where they plan all their ambush and everything. Then when you go inside, you will see the room that they used to stay inside, where Cudjo used to sleep. The great carving that they carved 500 years ago and worship it like a god. Alright? I'm the one that have the bright light, so wherever the light is, then you can look.
Stalagmite, what up?
No, might tap.
Tight bottom.
Yeah.
And then what's it
Why?
called when they join?
A column. There.
A column.
Yeah, a column. And look carefully. You see the water dripping? And this drip like every 25 minutes. But what happened is, if you go right now and you use the tip of your finger, right, to touch that, it kill the growth for 5 years. So for 5 years it will stay there and not growing again, even if you see water dripping off. Because what happened, your finger, your body is salty. And once salt is contact with the limestone, then it kill the growth for 5 years. Stop and then it start grow back after 5 years. Now, the further you go inside the Drumley Great Cave, the cooler it gets, the more exciting it is, the more you see limestone formation that you can use your imagination to build anything. Look up by the top here. So, on top of that, then we have the hill. So, persons can walk all over there and don't even know that persons is down here. Because this cave is like 2 miles in length, all the way from Drumley back to Friendship. So this cave is 2 miles in length. If you go on the other side over there, which I'm going to give you a little prips of when I'm coming back, you'll see what I'm talking about. All right, please watch your steps.
If you have a light.
You want this one?
You can,
He's right there, so
yeah. Okay. I'll take personal responsibility.
No man, you're good.
Stones are a bit slippery, so.
What you need to do is, whenever I stop and started talking, then if you want to take your phone out,
Sure.
you can take videos, pictures.
You good? Can do this on me?
And then everything inside here slippery because the limestone formation drip water, and then wherever it drips, then it starts to form a stalagmite going up. All right, this is a fully grown column, and I could, by coming here for 19 years, 20 years now, right, I can tell
The fuck
a whole lot about the cave, right? And this one right here that
Just
I'm
jumped
pointing
on me.
my lights on right now is over 1,500 years old. And the reason why this one stopped growing, pardon?
Which one?
Right in front of
This
Right
one
here.
right here.
This one?
Yeah, this one. And the reason why it stopped growing, you know the reason why?
People touch it.
Someone touch it. But the stalactites is coming down and then it will eventually meet it. But this one right here won't grow
Some
further
Game of Thrones.
because persons touching it all the time when we are.
Yeah.
Alright? Now,
No, I'll
look at
touch
this
I was
one
gonna
right
give this
here.
back to you.
You good?
Yeah.
This
I just
is-
feel like
this
I'm
is
gonna
a
fall
fully
over if I'm
grown
holding up.
cave.
Yeah, you can step forward a little bit.
Lizard jump on me, man. I sit my closer curve. No more
And if you
people.
hear that group sound, it's a toad. Please don't panic. And if you feel water dripping on you, you just know it's a stalactite, all right? And if you see something past your ears, it's a bat. So don't panic about nothing inside here. If you look at the limestone formation here, then you can see that out there is looking completely different from in here. That tells you what? The further you go inside, the more the limestone crystal formation began to change to looking like a crystal. Alright, and this is a fully grown column. I could remember about 15 years ago, I could see through right here. Right here. So it takes like 15 years to grow an inch.
Right.
Just 1 inch. Because when I was coming here, like it was like 07. That's the time it just me right here. Right in this split that you see right here. So limestone formation, it takes many, many years to grow. Alright, follow back up. Right here. So we have running stream water inside of here, whenever the sea, like the tide rise, then we are running stream water.
Then if you all look up, you can see how far underground we are.
Cool.
Just come around this way. Alright, now, as I have said before, the further you go inside, you begin to see that inside the great Kojo himself rooms.
You see the
Right,
glow,
so-
you see the glow that you get from it now? If you bring it outside, you're not going to get that beauty from it. It has to be in the dark.
Now we are going inside the great Kojo's room, and inside here is where they used to live for many, many years. So they lived inside here for like 30, 35 years before anyone could discover who have been taking out all those British at night.
Just going to stay to the left.
Please watch your head coming over that rock.
Absolutely wrong footwear.
And I had some in the car, you know, but it's alright, I'm rather go barefoot in them, so.
This was carved by the great Kojo himself 500 years ago. And what he does, he carved a lion. And they worship this as a god in those days. Look up the top there. Have you ever seen a bat up close and personal?
Yeah, man.
Ugly, right?
No, sir. You eat it?
Alright, now I'm going to be asking you all to turn your lights off.
Yeah, read
I'm
them,
going to
man.
have a seat. I'm going to tell you a story. Not a story.
Turn
So-
off light. Wait a minute. I'll compose a phone.
all lights should be off at this time. Many lights can't turn off. All lights off. All phone. Push the phone in your pocket and turn the screen to your body so that you can't see anything from it. Because once I turn this light off, then if you watch anything you have with light, then I can see it. Alright? Have you ever, anyone inside here, have you ever see a pitch dark? Like a pitch dark, like complete darkness.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Where you see that? When you're sleeping?
No, man.
That's one maybe. Harrison Caves.
Harrison Cave? Okay, alright. Look at this, your phone.
Hold on there.
And show you the limestone formation, the rimstone dam, and the musical sound that these limestone gives.
These side from the see?
Now this limestone formation, they use it to play music.
Sandals are ornament. Pick your spots.
Now what they use this to do, they had fun in here because they would play music and they would use this. And what they have like scoutmen outside the mouth of the cave, down the road and all about. So once anyone trying to come in here, then they would get a sound and they would all hide up behind rocks and all of that with sharp stick and stone, ready for the ambush. Now I'm going to try and make a kumina beat with this limestone. And this is the old tambo beat. I don't want to hit them too hard because I don't want them to break, but they used to have a lot of fun inside here. Like no bottom, like water, and then If you even push and
Yeah.
stick all the way down, you can find a bottom here. But because this time of year is dry, then it sank and water underneath.
So this is what, quicksand?
I wouldn't say a quicksand, I would say a sinkhole.
Or a mine.
Right, but do a good job.
Right now, if you go through there, you go into a bigger part than this, and that's how it ends up, all the way back from Friendship. If you look right like over there, but it's really dark, but it's gonna get crazy and everything.
But carrying some little like mid-leaf berry.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, all those are rat bat food, what I eat and left. So if you notice, you can't go inside here, right? Because
No light.
the inside here is-
No light to germinate.
So they only bust and nothing else. That's how they look out here. Alright, now we're going back outside. I'm going to show you what the
Vulture egg?
Yeah.
You mean junker egg?
Junker egg, yeah.
A junker egg that?
Yeah.
Is that where that really terrible overproof rum comes from?
Yeah, so that's a vulture's egg, and then this egg will see one hatch here before. I've come here and saw them many times and see when they hatch. When they hatch white, and then they start getting
Them
dark.
plume. That's my head.
You know about this? You know about the cave how I get stuck in a cave?
Yeah.
You know about this cave how I get...
Coming up was that truck going down is that trad. Very easy to go down. And it can easier if you slip. So that was Bunkers Hill and the Arawak Caves. I'll leave with a calabash. So we did the cave, we did the experience by the river. It's time for food. Time to eat some food now. Stop at the cook shop. Get something in the tummy, something on the belly, something to eat, something for yam, something for drink. And just an awesome experience. Very natural, very clean. Learned about plants and the history of Jamaica and Arawak and also the Maroons.
Just grab anyone you guys want.
Grab and go.
Yeah, you just grab one.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
There's another one.
Yeah, I don't want to hold you, but right.
Oh, you didn't choose well. It's not like I'm tired.
So, look how you're in music to event.
Jamaican national dish, pretty much.
When all that
Fried chicken, rice and beef.
here, he pivoted.
Only for gravy. The rice is pretty much soaked.
So he started.
Pretty much a gravy rice that we're having. And of course, I had all the extra pepper with mine.